Parked up now. It's not bad. 6 o'clock yesterday morning. I was putting my stuff in the lorry in Chippenham, Cirencester, and 7 p.m. Sunday night. Well, no, 6 p.m. UK time. 6 p.m. Sunday night. I'm in Italy, having done one drop in Cuneo. Not bad going. That's one of the things I like about whites, actually. The thing that partly the reason I handed my notice in with Virginia was there was just no rush. They take forever to find you a back load, so you can be sit around. Further out you go, the longer you'd sit around. So it was fairly common to sit around for 3, even 4 days waiting for a load in Hungary, and it gets to you in the end. Whereas with whites, everything's flat out all the time, and I wasn't sure whether I'd like it at first, but I prefer it. I like to keep going, just get on with it. I don't like sitting around for days and days on end. I was just thinking of the lads in this parking area now, and like them, I couldn't do their job. A lot of those Eastern European lads with their Euroliners, like most of them often parked up all weekend, every weekend, some foreign country. Couldn't do that. 24 is enough. 45, I want to be home. Or at least somewhere that's nice. So that's my to Bennetworth. Indeed. I'm going to cook some turkey steaks now, and then go to bed, I suppose. It's 35 degrees currently in the evening. Getting old. Oh, I slept in. Should have had a 9 off, but I ended up having 11. Oh dear. Look at the bags under my eyes. I didn't sleep very well. It was very hot. Very hot. Very hot indeed. 2.5 hours to my first delivery. Come on, girl. You can do this. Get going. Come on. Faster. That's alright. We'll get all done anyway. We'll get them done. It's not the end of the world. Not the end of the world, indeed. Oh well, good day. The story I often bore people with when I'm drunk and they ask me about my job and stuff is when I worked for Virginia years ago. When I first there, we used to load in Naples, and then we'd run overnight up into front, take our time off during the daytime, and then run back again at night. And I was running up one winter, and I got up this far, and I was absolutely exhausted because Naples is a long way from here. But it was winter, and the full moon was out, and the whole of my horizon was the Alps. The snow-capped Alps glowing in the moonlight, and it is to this day one of the most memorable moments of my life. Sort of heightened a bit because I was tired. I find I experience things more intensely when I'm tired. I don't know why. I actually love being really tired. Yeah, you can imagine the whole horizon was just the snow-capped mountains, and I was the only one on the road because it was really early, like 2 or 3 a.m. It was amazing. Never forget that. Never forget that. That's what this job will give you if you branch out, come to Europe, but you'll get it in the UK as well. You can see some wonderful sights just as part of your everyday work. That's why I love it so much. That's why office work didn't agree with me, because I didn't have a window to sit outside looking out of. I regret ever taking an office job, because before then I could say I'd never worked in an office, and I've got ruined that. I never work in an office ever again, I know that much. I will drive until I drop. Hopefully I won't drop while driving. Just gonna nip in here, see what McDonald's breakfast in Italy looks like. I may have one, I may not. I love McDonald's breakfast for some reason. Mine is double sausage and egg, nowadays with an orange juice since I don't really drink hot drinks anymore. Anyway, let's go and see the excitement. Every place was closed. Doesn't open till 10 o'clock. How annoying. They clearly don't do breakfast. I suppose it's to be expected. Oh well, I'm going to eat some malt loaf instead. An Irishman! Probably won't be an Irish driver there. So it's second drop. It's a Lunga. Something they ask for in Italy a lot. Some other countries do it, but it's mostly in Italy. Is either passport or driving license. So like he's kept my passport there. It's not a big deal. And it's a bit weird to start with, but if you come abroad and they ask for your passport, they generally don't lose them. In Naples, you need your passport to get into some of the industrial estates because they're all secured. Oh, I think I've just gone the wrong way. Oopsie doodles. Hope this isn't one way. So this is a big like supermarket, I think, Lunga. It's a bit of a breath of fresh air coming to these foreign RDCs again. You have to hand your keys in, but that's it. You can sit in the lorry, you can wander around. No pin locks, dropping trailers. Although I did get told off for not wearing a high vis, which is the first in Europe. Just stop now and get my passport. The next drop is about 80 k's away. So I can't see people do. There's an amazing building. It's a railway station. Amazing. Fantastic design. So we've done the third drop on the way to our fourth. Get there hopefully 10 minutes before it closes, get these pallets off, and then I might be swapping trailers with another bloke who's got the hours to run to the last drop, because I haven't got the hours to get there today. Look at that, an Iranian truck. You see a lot of them in Italy. We slow down to look at the past. Good man. Yeah, you see a lot. There's parking areas. There's one near Trin and there's another one near Milan. You go in there and they're full of Iranians waiting for back loads. See some right weird and wonderful things in there too, like old American trucks and Chinese trucks. What a run from Iran to here. I'd love to do it. Probably never will. Iran's very high up on my list of places I must visit. Oh, hello. Catch me with a delicious milkshake. Well, it's not a milkshake, it's milk. Contemplating life itself. Yeah, these McDonald's cups are quite handy, stop everything spilling all over the place. So, this is my penultimate drop. The next delivery is 3 hours away and I haven't got the hours to get there, so I might be swapping. I'm just waiting for word. Word from HQ. Hello, this is HQ calling. Come in, driver. Come in. Hello, HQ. Anyway, I'm going to start running that direction. 10 birdie points if you can name the sea here. 5, 4, I don't know why I'm counting down, like, you're gonna somehow telepathically transmit it to me. This is the Adriatic, so on the east coast of Italy. Go straight across from here and you'll hit Croatia or Albania or somewhere, one of those Balkan countries. I'd love to go to the Balkan countries, just not got around to it yet. I'd love to go to Albania as well. Used to come down here years ago with Virginia, down to Ancona to catch the ferry to Greece. Well, one of my all-time favourite runs going to Greece. Only did it half a dozen times, but it was such a lovely job. 24-hour boat, super fast, the food was lovely. Although one time I was on there, we're sharing a cabin, and there's an old Eastern European bloke, and every time I went back to the cabin, he was sat on his bed, cross-legged, in his white stained underpants, like meditating or something. It was strange, so I never went back to the cabin except to sleep. So there we have it. It's been the massive heat waves disappeared. It's not been so bad. It's 28 degrees now. So I'll be doing the last delivery in the morning and then reloading and heading back up the road.
We found a sample of
Duck for tea and Star Trek. And Bertie being used as a rest. What the hell is going on? I was trying to sleep.
One humanoid species, the Acamarians.
How dare you insolent child.
And that would suggest.
It's a beautiful Tuesday morning. You right, Bertie? Yes, thank you. Blimey, you're in a good mood. Yes. I like the sunshine. I like the sunshine, sunshine. I like the sunshine, sunshine. That's the Adriatic. This is the Skegness of Italy. Nearly our last drop. And then we go into the mountains to collect some pasta. Should be exciting. It's about 80 k's below where I'm tipping my last drop, so I'm going to be a very long way from Calais when I get reloaded. Not to worry. We will get back up most of the way through Italy and towards the tunnel and probably go back to the Mont Blanc. Of the two tunnels, the Mont Blanc run is vastly more scenic than Frejus. But for easiness, Frejus is better. It's a bigger tunnel. You don't have to wait for a convoy because Frejus have to be convoyed through Mont Blanc. And the road up and down is much better. The road coming back out, when you come out of the tunnel and down the French side, the road coming down is just almost suicidal. There's a bit down there called the Wall, and in the dark it just looms up against you and it's covered in marks of crashed vehicles. Go over that and you're like hundreds of feet down. So but we will go that way, hopefully in daylight, and then I can show you. I'm lucky it's not a bit too hot, which is good. So much for missing the heat wave. So hot. It's 38 degrees. I'm sweating like a pig because I just had to pull the hooks up the front. Oh, I'm so hot. Alright, Bertie, I think I might be dying. Take me out the window, please. Brand new Irish lorry, look. 7-1. That belongs to. Never seen them before. DL. Oh, that's don't come to me. See those mountains? That's where we're going. I didn't realise they were so high. Exciting. Hairpins aplenty. Go up there. Didn't know I was taking that way. It's very spectacular up here. On the way out, we probably might use the other road, and it's covered in hairpins. I do like a mountain road. The roads are terrible though. just realised on arrival I've been here before, years and years and years ago. Oh, I got out without my hat on. Look at my ridiculous hair. Oh my god, what does the security man think of me now? Been here years ago, must be nearly 10 years ago when I first started at Virginia. Up in the mountains, and I got up, I ended up taking a wrong turn. The sat-nav brought me here, but I thought the sat-nav was wrong. Followed a sign, ended up on top of this mountain in a village with a one-way road in. And then another one-way road out, but I couldn't make the one-way road out because I couldn't turn around. So I was stuck in this town square, unable to move. And these two men came out, one of them stirring a bowl of pasta, couldn't make it up. And they started shouting at each other, because one of them was saying, look, he's here now, let's just help him get out. And the other one was saying, what are you doing here, type of thing. So the one with this bowl of pasta was really nice and helped me extract myself from that mountain. It seemed like it's not the first time it had happened. So there we go. A little memory there for you. Those are the days. You have to blindside reverse onto a bay up there, actually on a right-hand drive, but then you wouldn't have to. Pasta Central. Very scenic place to come. Just as hard to get on the bay as I remember. This is the bay I went on with Virginia. It's fucking impossible. Look at that water. Look how clean it is. Quite like to go down there and line it. Mountain water. When I used to do coach driving and I did a tour to Norway, people were commenting on the cleanliness of the water that was coming out of a glacier, so I drank some, and a couple of people were horrified that I drank water out of a stream. And it's like, that's the cleanest water you'll ever find. It's literally just come out of a fucking glacier. It's been frozen for thousands of years, and you think it's unclean. Anyway, it's nearly finished now, I think. And then we're 1,700 kilometers from Calais. So it's Thursday before we get back to the UK. Tuesday now.